Welcome to Sam Podcast.
Enjoy listening to English every day.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Season 3 of the Sam Podcast. We'll be talking about business plans this season with me, Mr. Sam. In this season, we explore different types of businesses and explain how to build strong and practical business plans for them. Today's topic is especially interesting because it combines technology, retail, and customer service. Today, we are discussing how to write a business plan for a computer store. Now, many people think opening a computer store is simple. They imagine a small shop filled with laptops, keyboards, and gaming accessories, and they think customers will just walk in and start buying things. But the reality is very different. A successful computer store requires careful planning, strong supplier relationships, technical knowledge, and smart marketing strategies. To help us explore this topic, I have invited a wonderful guest who has experience working with technology retail businesses. Please welcome Miss Laura Mitchell to the show.
Thank you, Mr. Sam. It's great to be here. I'm really excited to talk about computer stores today because technology retail is a fascinating industry.
I'm glad you're here, Laura. I think today's discussion might become a little heated.
Heated?
Yes, because I have a few opinions about computer store business plans that might not match yours.
Oh, really? That sounds fun already.
Don't worry, listeners. We'll keep it friendly.
Of course. Friendly debate always leads to better ideas.
Exactly. So let's start from the beginning. Laura, let me ask you something. Do you believe every computer store absolutely needs a detailed business plan?
Yes, 100%.
That was quick.
Because I've seen too many people fail without one.
Interesting. But here's my argument. Some small computer shops start with just a few laptops and accessories, and they grow naturally without formal planning.
That may happen sometimes, but it's very risky. Without a business plan, owners often underestimate costs, misunderstand their market, or buy the wrong inventory.
That's true. Computers and electronics are not cheap products.
Exactly. One mistake in purchasing inventory could mean thousands of dollars lost.
That's a strong argument. All right, let's start with the first section of a business plan, the executive summary.
Yes, this section is basically the overview of the entire business plan.
And ironically, it's usually written last.
Exactly. Many beginners don't realize that.
The executive summary should explain the main idea of the computer store. For example, what type of store it will be and what makes it special.
Right. A computer store might specialize in different things, such as A, gaming computers, B, business laptops, C, computer repair services, D, computer accessories.
Or even custom-built computers.
Yes, custom PC building is a huge market now.
I agree. Gamers especially love customized computers.
Exactly. Step 2, business description.
Next comes the business description.
This part explains the concept of the store in more detail.
For example, the store might focus on affordable computers for students.
Or high-performance gaming machines.
Or professional workstations for designers and engineers.
Each concept requires a different strategy.
And a different customer base. Now we arrive at something many entrepreneurs ignore: market research.
Yes, and ignoring it is a huge mistake.
Let's imagine someone opens a computer store without checking the competition.
That could be dangerous.
Maybe there are already 5 computer stores in the same neighborhood.
Exactly, and maybe those stores already dominate the market.
That's why a business plan must include research about local competitors, customer demand, price ranges, popular products, and trends in technology.
Yes, technology changes quickly.
A laptop that is popular today might become outdated next year.
Or even in 6 months. Very true. Now let's talk about target customers.
This is one of my favorite parts.
Why?
Because understanding your customers helps you design your entire business strategy. For example, if your target customers are gamers, your store should focus on gaming laptops, graphics cards, mechanical keyboards, and RGB accessories.
Exactly.
But if your target customers are office workers,
then you would focus on reliable laptops, printers, and office software.
And maybe computer maintenance services.
Yes.
A computer store doesn't just sell computers.
Not at all.
Typical products include laptops, desktop computers, monitors, keyboards, mice, and headsets.
And accessories like USB drives and cables.
But the real profits sometimes come from services.
Exactly.
Services might include computer repair, software installation, virus removal, and hardware upgrades.
Repair services can be extremely profitable.
And they build long-term relationships with customers.
Step 6. Location strategy.
Let's talk about store location.
Location is very important.
Some people believe the store must be in a busy shopping area.
That's one option.
But rent in those areas can be expensive.
True.
Another strategy is opening near universities or office districts,
Yes, students and professionals often need computer services.
especially laptop repairs.
Exactly. Now let's discuss marketing.
Marketing is essential for computer stores
Why?
because customers often research technology online before buying.
So, the store must have a strong online presence.
Yes, for example, social media pages, online product listings, and technology tutorials.
Tutorial videos are very popular.
Yes, a store that teaches customers about technology becomes more trusted.
That's a smart strategy.
A computer store needs knowledgeable staff.
Absolutely.
Customers often ask technical questions.
For example, is this laptop good for gaming? Can this computer run design software? How much memory do I need?
Staff must answer confidently
Otherwise, customers will lose trust.
and probably buy online instead.
Exactly.
Now we reach the serious part, money.
The part everyone worries about.
Startup costs for a computer store may include rent, renovation, computer inventory, display shelves, marketing expenses.
And staff salaries.
Yes,
Yes, computers are expensive products, so the initial inventory cost can be very high.
that's why financial planning is critical. Every business plan should include risk analysis.
Definitely.
Possible risks include rapid technology changes, price competition, online retailers, supplier delays, and warranty issues.
Yes, that can be complicated.
Well, Laura, after this long discussion, I think we can agree on one thing.
What's that?
Running a computer store is much more complex than people think.
Absolutely.
A good business plan helps store owners prepare for challenges and build a strong strategy.
Exactly. Planning reduces risk and increases the chances of success.
And maybe prevents a warehouse full of unsold computers.
That would be a nightmare.
All right, everyone, that's the end of today's episode of the SAM Podcast.
Thank you for joining us as we discussed how to write a business plan for a computer store.
We hope this conversation helped you understand the planning process and inspired you to think more carefully about starting a technology business.
And remember, great businesses start with great planning.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.